Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Clippy from Demo Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 most OP champs in each role for patch 6.18. So, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, so let's start with the top lane. So, for our first champion, we're going to be talking about YASUO. Yes, I know he did get a nerf, but it wasn't a bad nerf, and he's still a very strong top laner. His early game's very, very good, and his team fight potential is huge. So, yeah, he's gonna be in the list. Alright, so for our next champion is gonna be Teemo. Yes, I know, the devil, but he's been getting a really high win rate, and I mean, come on, it's Teemo. He counters like every top laner, so he's very strong this patch. Even though he didn't get a buff. But he's still really strong. And for our last champion we're going to be talking about, it's going to be Yorick. He just got updated for the 6.18 patch, and he is fucking OP. He is broken. He can go tanky. He's just fucking broken. And he's a really good split pusher. He has really good team fight. He has really good engage. So overall, this champion is just a beast, and he's overpowered. So yeah, he's definitely one of the top 3 top laners for this patch. All right, so let's talk about our jungle champions now. So the first champion we're gonna be talking about that's really OP this patch for the jungle is going to be Nocturne. So his win rate is super high right now. He does so much damage, and he has really good engage with his ult. And that's about it for him. He's really strong. He has really good early clears. He can clear really fast, and he can cheese really easy. Alright, so for our next champion, we're going to be talking about Nidalee. Nidalee has been getting a high win rate for a while now, and I think she's going to continue to do really good in the jungle. She does a lot of burst damage, and her kit is so good. You can just outplay people with it. It's just a really good engage with her Q and W. So yeah. And for our last jungler, we're going to be talking about Skarner. So Skarner is super tanky. Rek'Sai just got nerfed, so that's kind of an indirect buff for Skarner, because Skarner is going to be a little bit stronger since Rek'Sai did counter him a little bit. And he's just super strong. He has really good engage. He's really fucking tanky. And he can peel for the AD carry by using his ult or stun, or he can drag the enemy AD carry out into the front line. Alright, so let's go to mid. So these champions are going to be very surprising. Definitely in lower elos. I don't think they're played too much, except a few of them. So our first champion is going to be Pantheon. Pantheon is so fucking broken mid lane. He is really strong, since usually mid laners are squishy mages, so he just absolutely takes a shit on them and does really good. He can snowball, and since he's mid lane, he can easily go top or bottom with his ult. And for the next champion, it's going to be KATARINA. She's played a lot in the lower elos. She's really strong. She has good engage. She can ward hop and then just unleash hell with her ult and just burst and get like a pentakill. So she's really good. She has a good win rate. In fact, all the champions on this list have a really high win rate. And the last one is Annie. So Annie's a mage, and she's really OP this patch. Her ult stun just bursts and just throws the fucking enemy team in the garbage can. She's really strong. So yeah. Alright, so let's talk about ADCs. So the first one's gonna be Misfortune. She is crazy strong with her ult. She can just burst, and she's really good in team fights. She has a slow. She has some good CC, and she has her ult, which is fucking OP as hell. Our next one is going to be Twitch. Twitch is pretty good. He has his Q, which can stealth, and then he can, if he builds Runin's Hurricane, and then with his ult and he just can burst like the whole enemy team. Really good engage with his Q and his W. He has pretty decent burst, and he's just really good for chunking down tanks late game. And so our last ADC who's OP for this patch is going to be Ashe. Ashe has always been very strong, but she's really strong. She's gonna be strong this patch. She has already a really high win rate, and yeah, she's really good in team fights. She with her ult, she can obviously CC someone and just fuck them over. And you know, with her Q, she just does so much damage to tanks. It's unbelievable. Alright, so we're getting to our last role. So it's gonna be for support, obviously, and the first champion is gonna be Soraka. So Soraka has always been good. She still is good. She heals a ton of damage with her ult, and just anyways in lane prior like level 6, she just fucking heals so much. She has a stun, and she can heal herself with her Q. So she's really strong. She's always been a really good support player. Alright, so next we have Janna. So Janna is really strong. She has really good disengage with her ult and her Q. She can also shield people, and that's pretty... The shield is really good. You can put her on towers. It's really strong. So she's definitely one of the top 3 support players. She has a really high win rate. Alright, so for our last support, we're going to be talking about Sona. Sona is really good. Her ult can stun. She has really good healing. She can make your ally champions faster. She's very strong. Her base damage is absolutely crazy. And yeah, she has a high win rate also, and she can just carry her AD carry. So that's going to do it. These are the most OP champions for the 6.18 patch. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and see you later.